How do you feel about the good doctor not being so kind to his patients?
Yeah, well, here's the thing, man. It's a kind of a sordid tale. It started way back in 2017. There was supposedly inappropriate, or not supposedly, it's been confirmed, although not released, inappropriate whispers on Twitch that were inappropriate. He says leaning towards inappropriate, but he wouldn't have been banned for leaning into inappropriateness. Now, the tricky part of the situation is to outright call him a pedophile and stuff may be the wrong term. Let's say they were 17, let's say they were 16. It is atrocious that he was trying to reach out with the power dynamic, and it's basically grooming in a sense. If you have a 16-year-old on your radar and you're waiting for them to be 18, that's not a cool situation. So he was banned in 2020. He was exiled from Twitch. He lost his contract and this and that. Well, he civilly went after Twitch, and he won. Or they both agreed that neither party was going to win nor lose, and they both shook hands and walked away, and he got paid out. And for a very long time, people had no idea what the ban was for. It was like smoke and mirrors. Nobody really knew what it was. Now, since the end, it's been 4 years since 2020, the NDA is up, and a few Twitch employees started to drop some nuggets of information. Now, when it first got released, the nuggets of information that were dropped by a person that was trying to leverage these nuggets of information for a different project they were working on to drum up like excitement for it or whatever. So it left a bad taste in people's mouths, and they were starting to question the veracity or the whatever of the claims. But Dr. Disrespect himself put out a huge message where he said he was messaging an underage person. He does not give the age, and I think that's very important. And then he goes on to say that not only was I messaging this person, but I was not intentionally going to do anything. There was no crime, this and that. Well, saying that tells me that the DMs were awful. They were very bad. Nothing may have taken place, but it was still a minor. So the whole industry is reeling. All of his friends or so to speak friends, online friends, his gamer friends that he has, other streamers that he has gamed with and stuff, are all distancing themselves, saying that it's not cool. And a lot of these people are getting hate because they're like, hey, he's your boy. What's going on? He's your boy. Well, a lot of these people only know him wearing a wig. Nick, whatever his name is, said that, he spent 8 minutes, 10 minutes with the guy in person. He was wearing a wig. Every time he encountered the guy and had any interaction with him, he was wearing a wig. Dr. Disrespect is a character. He is playing a caricature of himself every time he goes live. But here's the bigger issue for all of it. Dr. Disrespect can feel any way he wants about it because he knew from the beginning what happened. He got to process it. He got to move on with his family. He got to figure out, his life, get it back in order. We're just hearing about it now. So he's going to have 2 months of getting dogpiled on, and for good reason. But there's a whole bunch of labels getting thrown around and stuff like that. We don't know the severe context of it. But it was, he's done. He's lost all of his sponsors. They've really put him to it.
He just